Hi Little Sprouts friends, it's me, Miss Nicole, and today we are in the kitchen and I'm going to walk you through a very easy recipe of how to make oatmeal and banana cookies. So the first thing that you want to do is you want to wash your hands because it's always safe to wash your hands before you cook or bake anything. So you're going to go to the sink, get some warm water running, put your hands under there and get some soap on your hands, and you're going to scrub your hands and your fingers and your thumbs for at least 20 seconds. So that would mean that you are singing the happy birthday song 2 times. Once you're done with that, we're now going to gather our ingredients and supplies for this recipe. The only 2 ingredients that you need are 2 bananas and some oatmeal. I'm using the steel cut Quaker Oats. It's like a 3-minute oatmeal. You're welcome to use any type of oatmeal that you have at your house or that you prefer. Also, what you're going to need is a paper plate and a fork, a bowl, a measuring cup. This is a 1 cup measuring cup, something to stir with. You're going to need a baking sheet, like a cookie sheet, and then some spray butter. Like I said, this is a very easy recipe and I'm excited that you're here to join me in making these cookies. You will need a parent's help for this because it does require using the oven, so make sure you have mom, dad, there close by so that they can help you with this. All right, so first thing you're going to do with the help of your mom or dad is you're going to come over to your oven and preheat your oven to 350 degrees. I've already done that and my oven is preheated and ready to go. Now we can get started with the actual process. You're going to take your banana and peel it. You can break it up into some pieces here onto your paper plate. And then you're going to grab your fork and you're going to start to mash your banana. Move this to the side. You want to keep mashing. It's not going to be perfectly smooth. Keep mashing. Also, it's easier if you use bananas that they don't have any green in them. Like, I don't know if you can tell, but this banana here, it even has some brown in it, and that's okay. That makes it much easier to mash. All right, once you have that banana, the first banana all smashed up, you're going to get your bowl, and you're going to slide the banana into this bowl. Very easy. Next up, you're going to do the same thing with your second banana. So you're going to peel it. You're going to break it up into a couple pieces. Take your fork and do the same thing that we did with the last banana where you smash it all up. Remember, it does not have to be perfect. You're not going to smash up every single piece, just as long as it's a little mushy. All right, and again, you're going to get your bowl and slide the banana in there. So now that you have your 2 bananas into the bowl, you can set your plate aside and your banana peels and your fork. I'm gonna go wipe my hands off real quick. But now that you have your 2 bananas in your bowl, now we're going to move on to our second ingredient, which is the oatmeal. So you're going to take your measuring cup, the 1 cup measuring cup, and you're going to measure out 1 cup of your oats. Okay, and then you pour that right in with the bananas. Now that you have both ingredients in your bowl, you're going to stir the banana and oatmeal together. You want to make sure that you really combine the bananas with the oats. I don't know if you can, I hope you can see this. You want to stir for maybe 2 minutes or so, maybe 3 minutes if you want to set a timer, so that way you know how long you're stirring for. Or just until both ingredients are completely combined. All right, so this is what my mixture looks like now, completely combined. Okay. Now that we're done mixing, you're going to get your baking sheet and your spray butter, and you're going to coat your entire pan. And we do this so that our cookies don't stick whenever we try to get them off after they're done baking. So you're going to spray your whole pan. Set it down right there. All right. Next, you're going to need a spoon for this. It will be a little messy. And you're going to scoop out about a spoonful, a heaping spoonful of your cookie mixture. And you're going to set it right on your baking sheet. And you're going to do this depending on how big your pan is. I'm going to be able to fit 12 cookies onto my baking sheet. You want to make sure that they're nice and evenly spread out, because we don't want our cookies to become one big cookie in the oven. And remember, you want to be listening for your oven that it's preheating. You'll know it's done preheating whenever you hear it beep. Almost done. This makes about 12 cookies. It looks like it might be a little more than 12, maybe 20 or 18. You can make them however big or small you want. All right, now that your cookies are on your baking sheet and my oven is preheated, you are going to, with the help of your mom or dad, put your cookie sheet into the oven. All right, and then these are going to bake for anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes. I'm going to set my timer for 10 minutes, just so then I can come back and check on them and see how they're doing. So I just checked on the cookies and it looked like they needed a couple more minutes to bake, so I put another 2 minutes onto the timer. So while we wait for the timer to go off and to check on our cookies again, I thought I could explain how you can kind of make this recipe your own and give you some examples of other things that you could add into this batter. So some things that you could add could be some nuts. You could add dried fruits like dried apricots, maybe some dried berries. You could add coconut, chocolate chips, raisins, even some cinnamon powder. Again, you can make this however you would like. You can add whatever you want to make this recipe your own. So that's my timer going off. Again, you are going to need help from a parent to get these cookies out of the oven because they are very hot. So I'm going to turn my timer off and turn off my oven. And let's check on these. Yep, looks like they are done. And I can tell that they're done because they are slightly brown on the bottoms, I can see. All right, so the next step is you are going to let these cool because again, they are very hot. They just come out of a very hot oven. So you're going to let them cool here on the sheet for a little bit, and then you can move them onto a cooling rack with the help of mom or dad again. I really hope that you enjoyed this recipe. Leave a comment down below if you ended up making these cookies and if you added anything else to the batter that was different from what I did. Again, thank you for watching. We really do miss each and every one of you. We'll see you next time. Bye.